Well, hi there, and welcome to Bella's Vistas. Please like and subscribe. We're broke down at the Walmart. What a drag. We need a new serpentine belt and a tensioner. Here I am pulling out the airbox so I can get at things, get it all back together, and we're on the road. We're leaving Parry Sound, headed towards Owen Sound. We come upon Tom Thomson's gravesite. These wonderful cyclists told us we can go right into the graveyard and take some pictures. It's a real big thing for the locals here in Owen Sound. There's the church, there's the churchyard. Well, we're parked up here. It's getting dark along the shore of Georgian Bay. It's gray and dark and cold, and it's dinner time. So we're parked up here. I got a nice dark place to park right on the water here. It's looking pretty good. There's the van off in the distance. You can see the gray sky behind us. Well, I'm doing up some trout fillets on the barbecue. We're watching the water. It's cold and damp, and what can I say? It was a stormy night. It was good to be inside the van. In the morning I got up and I made coffee like I always do. I was taken with this tree and the sun behind it. It's a very gray sunrise in the morning, but this tree was really beautiful. Miss Kitty was looking out at me, but she didn't go out in this storm. Look at the waves and the wind and everything. Wow. It's a good thing we were so nice and warm in the van. Stormy, stormy weather. Look at that. Wow. Lots of waves and everything here. Waves crashing in on the beach. Here's Chantry Island off in the distance. Look at that. Look at all the birds and everything. Wow. But it was so gray and stormy. Look at that. We're driving along the shore, Lake Huron shore, headed towards the Marina. But just look at the waves and the gray and the rain. It was really depressing, really. I didn't enjoy it that much driving along there this time. 30 kilometers an hour here. You got to take it easy. That's only like 18 miles an hour in the van. You got to really go slow around the corners. The waves look like they're doing some damage to the shoreline here too. It's a long drive along here because you're going so slow. The sky is so gray overhead, and the rain really puts a damper on things. I find when you're in the van, everything starts getting so damp and gloomy and everything. People were walking their dogs just about everywhere. It was great. Now we're at the Marina. We're parked up at a Marina. The weather's starting to clear off a little bit while we're at the Marina. Weather's not too bad, really. Not that much to see here, really. The usual thing with marinas. The waves were here, still pretty cold and damp and everything like that. Not that enjoyable. Look at that. Wow, now that's some wild water action. Look at that. Look at the seabirds there. Wowzer. That was a lot of fun. Look at those birds. I really enjoyed it. It was so windy. The wind was blowing me all around on the dock while I'm taking the pictures. But I wanted to make sure I got some of the gulls and everything. There's Chantry Island off in the distance for the sunset. I'm getting the camera set up on the beach here, trying to get some shots. It was so windy that everything was shaking, but I managed to get some good shots anyway. Here at Southampton, we're on the beach. Chantry Island is off in the distance. Now I'm changing the lenses, getting a longer shot on the Chantry Island here, looking to get a close-up on the lighthouse. Just hanging on to the camera so that it doesn't blow away. It was really, really windy out there. Look at that. The long lens helps to really pull in the waves and things a little bit. And I was shooting video with my cell phone. There's the lighthouse a little closer up with the long lens. This is with the longest lens. And look at the sunset. Getting something here with the gulls and things. Now we're on the road again. We're going to head to Kinkardine and a few other places. We'll drop in on Kinkardine and Grand Bend, but meanwhile we're driving along the shore in the morning. It's a totally different look. It's nice and bright and clear. There's no rain. The clouds are up there, but there's no rain, and we're just having a great time. Driving along the shoreline. Oh, there's an outhouse. And the guys are working away all the time, sweeping the sidewalks. And we're back at looking at Chantry Island again. This is first thing in the morning. Met a guy from Nova Scotia there. There's the lighthouse, well, two lighthouses juxtaposed. Now we stop in Tiverton. Look at this. From Tiverton we head off to Kinkardine and Goderich. Here we are in Goderich. Look at that, eh? There's the beach in Goderich. Now we're driving down the road. Next place we're going to hit is Grand Bend, I believe. Driving along the road here. Yeah, there's Grand Bend. Unfortunately, with COVID, everything is pretty well closed down. There's not much you can do here at all. See, the road is closed. You can just drive in the big parking lot, turn around and leave. That's all you can do. I pull in the parking lot and take a little drive around, look at things. Compared to what it's usually like here, it's so darn quiet, you wouldn't believe it. Well, when we're in Ipperwash, we always get some fish. Here we are on Ipperwash Beach, watching the sun go down. And what a sunset it is. It's just so beautiful. I love to come back to Ipperwash as often as I can. Wow, I always get some nice sunsets here on the beach. Look at that sunset. That's really something. That's what we like to come here for. Some high speed, some time lapse with the clouds going by, birds flying by overhead, sunset. Look at that. Wow. I really like it here. It's a great place for a little visit. Can camp out there, get some shots, watch the waves, watch the clouds flying by. I put the camera on time lapse and just watch the sun go down. I shot some regular video too to mix in with it, just so we'd be able to see the waves a bit better. Just love to watch the sunset and listen to the waves. It was just beautiful here. I really liked it. Just a super trip. Love to watch the sun go down here. We stopped at the farmers' markets on the way home, of course. Look at all the pumpkins and things here. Really tremendous. We're back on the road again. So much driving, but we get out, we see lots of things, driving towards the horizon. Pull off here to take a few pictures. There's windmills everywhere. Now we're coming up on our wreck house.
Wow. Look at that.
The old wreck house.
4 ways on.
Look at that. I photographed this old house so many times in different situations, even in the winter. It's just melting right into the ground. All the fall colors around it really bring out the glory of it. Now we're driving down here on this very narrow bridge. When I'm driving the van, I always wonder if it's going to be able to fit through there, but it does. We're headed down here. Now we're in Port Dover at our park up here. This fella's working on this boat. He's going to sail it to Trinidad. We watched the Coast Guard rescue a yacht. The sun was going down, and there was a yacht broken down out in the harbor, and they pulled it in with the Coast Guard boat. It's nighttime, and we're headed home. Look at this. Rainy and a bit gloomy. Thanks for visiting Bella's Vistas. Please like and subscribe. Come on back soon.